Careful now, that's a trap.
Ooh, purple room chest key. Purple room?
Careful, I spotted a trap.
Interesting that we can't lockpick this gate at all. But we could enter here, try to get that. Ah, that's risky. Let's quick save. Before we end up shocked forever. Come on. Damn you. You have so much willpower. And that would be so bad if you just get stunned here forever and can't do anything. So we pick it up. And we have to wait anyway. We have to wait for the recharge.
I'm stuck.
Purple room. Do you think they meant this room? I can't really imagine that. I just want to have another use of Cloak of Dagger. Stun failed, stun failed, stun failed, stunned. Just chilling. And there we go. Once we are unshocked. Yeah, come on. It could be that we just trigger the next one. Ah, and we're out. Nice. Here and... Nope, we can't open it. Lock level 5. At least for the moment, I think I can open that. Lockpicking? Lockpicking? Lockpicking. And now we can open it. And before we forget, let's change back. So, now let's have a look. Poison arrow. Great. Wow, a hammer. I hope this armor is nice. Oh, it actually is. Could be interesting for Roderick. Let's see. Yeah. It has less armor rating, but I like the speed, so we go for that. Okay. Once more that we can teleport here. So I think another time we have to just wait a little bit. Lava chest key. It would be kind of unfortunate if I just got the keys to the chest we lockpicked. I guess it was, because this seems to be like the purple room. But was this the lava room? I don't think so. At least we're not stunned here. I just wonder how we get through here. There we have once again some trial statues. Just casually waiting in the middle of lava. And here we go. One more quick save. I think it would be wisest to go here through this hatch. Let's just try this out. Ooh, frozen blood.
Careful now, that's a trap.
More air resistance. Do we ever come back? I don't think so. Okay. I think we have to teleport through the gate, and I hope that brings us out. It's also kind of odd that we have this skill of 12 turns of cooldown, which is insane, and we have a dexterity of 24. I don't think you can... we can look up. The maximum you can get without equipment is 15. So we are way over 15. And even if we went to 15 with common means, we would be at 26. And still, we just get a shorter cooldown of 3 turns. But I guess it would be quite an insane skill to have like every turn, but like every 5 turns. Oh, damn it. I'm back out again. I mean, so far, with that exception, there was no option to use another hatch. I mean, here it seems like we could go through there, but it doesn't. Okay, let's not go here. It's just all fire. It's all frozen blood. Not really much better.
Careful! I spotted a trap.
Did they hear anything? That doesn't seem like it. I don't really see an exit. Just seem to circle through it. Here we're back at the lava gate. Here it's where we could go to the other hatch, which doesn't really help us though. There's a warning. How do I get up there? What's your builds? For what character? Or do you mean for all characters? I have Roderick, who is I think Wayfarer it was, so like mainly bows and stuff, and a little bit of geomancing, which I rarely use though. I mainly use the summoning skill sometimes. I have Scarlett, the second main character, who is a wizard, so mainly fire magic, but also geomancing. Wolgraff, who's just a rogue, so just all the way into that and dual wielding. And Jahan, who's an enchanter, so water magic and air magic. Did I overlook something? I don't think there's any... I need to get through this one. So there must be a hatch which is linked to that. I wonder if there's a hatch beneath something. Or like a buried hatch, but then I would see it. And from the beginning, I just have this one hatch to go through. So let's just go very slowly through each room. Here we have just one hatch. Here as well, the purple room. Just walk around. Doesn't seem to be anything hidden. Same for here.
Careful now, that's a trap.
It's just a trap room.
I've spotted something.
Aha. Why didn't I see it the first time? Ah, it's just another chest. I just hope for another hatch, not a chest. We can go to the lava. I mean, there's no hatch. We can't go here. And I guess the mirror here is more to get out of the whole mess and not to get into it. Why doesn't this one lead me to... Why does this one leads me to re-entrance again? That That seems odd. It would make sense for that to be the solution, but it somehow isn't.
Well, what's
Aha,
this I've
that's a
spotted?
button. Oh, come on. Bam, and we're here. Nice. Just, if you think you looked around enough, look around 2 more times. And walk into every corner. Let's read the warning maybe first. You will never leave this dungeon alive. Nice. I stand for caution and care, circumspection and attention to detail. I stand for the proud and daring, boldly facing any challenge. So it's bold versus... cautious. Interesting. Even Roderick was way more bold. Ah, no, I destroyed the bold one. Very, very smart, Ethan. Alright. That should be all of them now. So go through the mirror. Ah, this will also lead us here. Okay, nice. All 3 are light up, and all 3 have books now in front of them. The 3 aspects: mind, soul, and body. And I think we have this one book, Ritual of Devotion. The body, mind, and soul. Give me a second. Alright, body, mind, and soul. Let's bring back our group together before we go ahead. So, main chamber. Okay, and begin with the body. The 3 aspects of man. The impassioned soul offers light to every surrounding soul. A halo of light surrounds him long after his own light is extinguished. Ah, and I think that's about the candles. So that would be just like a circle around us, without the inner one. The next one is the mind. The enlightened soul needs no light to see clearly. The soul lights the way. I would say that's just the middle. And the last one. The devout soul burns 3 and only 3 candles for the goddess. 1 to singe away the sins of the past, 1 to keep warm in the present, and 1 to light the path toward the future goddess. And I would say that that's a straight line to the bookshelf. So, let's hope that's it.
Sweet.
And then we can open the door. Oh boy, what a riddle. Here and here and here. Okay, so we start with the body. Light everything around us. Right. Ah, nice. It actually does something. Then the middle. Nice. And now, future, present, and past. Ah. Nice, we did it. Yeah. I come back to puzzles on puzzles. I'm sure I missed all the hard parts. You surely missed lots of parts where I was struggling and tried to find the solutions. This whole temple was one huge puzzle. But we did it. So, let's see what lies beyond. And we can talk.
The Trial of Ascension is behind us. Do you feel quite ascended?
Enlightening indeed. And now I'm eager to move forward.
Yeah, and I think Scarlett, as usual, wouldn't see anything in it. She can't really say that she doesn't like it. It's only worthless if you fail to find the value in it. I, for one, find it enlightening, or an interesting moment for reflection in the midst of our journey indeed. Both is agreeing.
It's only worthless if you fail to find the value in it. I, for one, found it enlightening.
Weird. And still it's materialistic. Where does this lead to? Don't step into the lava. Collapsed portal to the first garden. Interesting. And Zandalore had another starstone. And there's a defeated Zandalore. Great, so Leandra did it. Leandra went to the first garden.
Zandalore, is he dead?
Guardians, the last of the portals at the end of time has reignited. You must have found the final... Zandalore! But what is... Leandra. She was here, wasn't she? But there's no time. Stand back, Guardians. Zandalore is unconscious, but a pulse of life beats within him still. I must heal him before it's too late.
Second time she brings him back to life, I guess.
What did... Leandra... She's here somewhere. Ikara.
As ever, Zandalore. Are you all right?
I wonder if it will be a nice reunion after the last meeting and the stuff with Leandra.
I'm better than I've any right to be, thanks to you. She was just here, Ikara. She must have brought her Death Knights through the portal and then destroyed it behind her. I thought I could defend it, but she...
She isn't herself. She's become something I can hardly comprehend. She needs our help, Zandalore, and the Guardians need every moment they can get if they're to find her.
The Guardians? My heavens. Can it be? Then the myths are true. But my amulet, the Starstone, that must mean the protectors of the Godbox are real. They have returned. The Slayers of the Void. How can it be that you've raised yourselves from lost spirits to saviors? Here you are, standing before your ancestral home once more, while I've only managed to get myself knocked on the flat of my back. Again.
I mean, someone has to save the universe in time, right?
Anything I can do to help you, Guardians, you must ask of me. If I can provide even a modicum of assistance to you, my purpose will have been fulfilled.
How exactly do you know of us? We've only just remembered these threads of our past ourselves.
I am the last of my kind. A keeper of the Source. Keeper of its memory. Of its most ancient secrets. Some of the earliest devotees of Source created certain sacred documents. One of which fell into Leandra's hands. That could preserve the memory of that power, come what may. To most, the tales were little more than myth. But to a knowing eye, they contained the most important details of our past.
Interesting.
As the Keeper of the Source, it was my responsibility to protect these secrets, including the secret of this portal. But Leandra has stayed one step ahead of me at every turn.
Wouldn't it have been more effective to destroy the portal yourself, Zandalore? Then Leandra couldn't have gone there and destroy all of existence. Because, I mean, how do we get there now?
Leandra attacked me. Once she'd located the rune of the forest spirit, she and her Death Knight stormed this place with little ceremony. The portal behind me led to the First Garden. That realm of the gods where you once dwelled, and that I have been sworn to protect. Now that she's leapt through, my gravest fears are one step closer to reality. I believe that Leandra intends to use her army to wage war against Astarte and free the Void, and that she is well on her way to doing just that. But here you are.
Oh boy.
The Guardians. A fantasy turned to fact. And so I hope salvation. How remarkable. How utterly remarkable. You must be here to finish what you began so many millennia ago. You must be here to cage the Void once and for all.
Why us? Why must we alone prevent this disaster? It sounds a bit like, can't anyone here help us?
Who else but the Guardians of the God Box could defeat the Void Dragon? Who but its first defeaters could encase it once and for all?
Great.
The souls that reside within you are more noble, more dear than any who have or ever will live. Only those souls have ever subdued the dragon. Only they will subdue it once more.
So, what can you tell us about the First Garden?
As I understand it, the First Garden was the goddess Astarte's home, the birthplace of Source itself. If the legends are true, and it appears they are, you yourselves dwelled there for centuries. It is my belief that Leandra is preparing to call Astarte and the Void Dragon forth, then shut Astarte within the box. If that should happen, the Void will fly free and consume all. Now that you have remembered your true natures, the path to the First Garden will be clear. You will turn to your primordial home, and together we can face what is to come.
But I mean, how do we go? Tell us what we must do.
You yourselves must enter the First Garden. You must face Leandra. And if we are too late, the Void Dragon. You have slain it once before, Guardians. You will succeed again.
I wonder how many of those Death Knights she has with her. Because, I mean, 3 were already quite the fight.
Leandra has destroyed this portal, but your work restoring your threads to the tapestry of time has sparked the Homestead's last shrine, a portal that could only have been remembered by the Guardians themselves.
The Tapestry of Time.
It's a long story, Zandalor. You'll see soon enough. We will accompany you, Guardian, but know that I cannot give up on Leandra just yet. I cannot believe my own sister incapable of redemption.
Oh, Ikara, I'm all in for redemption, or at least Roderick is. Scarlett not so much. But, wait for us at the end of time. We'll meet you there shortly.
As you wish, Guardians. When you are ready, we will enter the First Garden together. With you return to us at last, I dare hope we may end this madness yet.
Kinda looks like Zandalor's wearing sunglasses because they're so dark.
Yet again, Leandra disabled Zandalor, but did not kill him. Perhaps there's hope she may be redeemed.
That's so out of character for Scarlett to say. But I mean, in the first meeting, she tried to kill him. Not herself, but she wanted Counselor Cyseal? No. It was the... what was his name? You know, the counselor we had to find in the beginning of the game in Act 1. Jake? Jack or Jake? I think Jake. Jake is Jake that ever jaked or something like that, said the dog. He should kill Zandalor. And I think, yeah, that's something Roderick and Scarlett have in common actually, so...
So she let him live. What about the 100 she's killed, directly or otherwise?
Interestingly enough, once again, Scarlett can just agree.
Any humanity she had died along with the many she'd murdered. Leandra is far, far beyond redemption.
Pragmatic. Decent humans, I would say, but hell.
This portal is broken beyond all repair.
Okay. To to the end of time.
Dear guardians, dear saviors, dear friends, your neighbors have borne essential fruit. Fruit that will save us all. The final portal is opened. The portal to the first garden. Leandra and the Trife are so very close to bringing the dragon back to bear upon Rivellon. But you are so very close to stopping them.
Just look at those two. Just look at those two imps who are glitching over each other. It looks so weird.
This way, the destiny of time itself awaits.
Ah, to the tree. Hmm. The Weaver of Time.
Icar, listen.
Interesting that they all have
About
white hair.
Leandra. About that night.
Yeah, Zendalore.
No, Zandalore. Not now.
But before we go through, before we see her again, I want you to...
Enough. The Guardians need us. There's no time for this.
Yeah. I'd say Zendalore doesn't have the best standing in the story.
Beyond this portal awaits the vileness of the void. I have gone as far as I can, but you, my friend, you'll have to be braver still.
Our guests, our heroes. How you have changed since your threads first appeared in my hands. Then, you were the tapestry's greatest mystery. Now you are our last promise of salvation. I will be here weaving your tale into time, recording the fate you will write for all of Rivellon.
Hopefully it will just go on.
The portal awaits you, Guardians.
Once you step through this portal, never again may you, Divine Ones, return to our realm. Your future lies only forward, and space and time will bend to keep you there.
Point of no return.
What lies beyond is a world unseen for an eon by human eyes, where you once dwelled as immortals, where Astarte and Source itself were born. Leandra has infiltrated. She is poised to summon the Void, to overwhelm Astarte with her army of Death Knights. But the side of light, of creation, of existence itself has something she'll never have. You. Ikara and I will not leave your side. We will go where you lead us.
Hey, at least we have allies. Because, I mean, it would have been kind of weird to have a powerful wizard and a very powerful sorceress, and they wouldn't help us.
Your fate awaits, dear Guardians, and with it the fate of all Rivellon. So I suppose only one little question remains. Are you ready?
Beyond here
rumble.
lies the true end of time, and it is our fate to stop it. Yet Zigzag's question rings heavy in my ears. Are we ready?
We wouldn't have made it this far if we weren't. Onward.
And let's go.
May the void tremble at our feet.
My friends, before you leap into eternity, know this. I have seen planets born and races die, empires rise and spirits fall. But this, time rewoven, heroes returned from oblivion. You've granted me the greatest tale yet told. Thank you.
It's basically the writers patting themselves on the shoulder.
And remember, Zigzags will never forget.
And there we go. Into the void.
This cannot be the first garden.
Why don't you stop fighting? Guardians,
That's Leandra.
your cowards.
Wow.
Fear is your only god.
Why is she so powerful and so huge?